Hello, my magical friends. Welcome back to another video. Honestly, I wanted this topic to be the first video for the year, but things happened and that's all right. Better late than never. But I really did want to get this video out as soon as possible before I made any more videos so that there's no confusion. Anyway, I've already talked about this on stream and on Twitter, but I wanted to officially announce on here that I have made a very big and important decision when it comes to my content. I want to emphasize that my content itself isn't changing that much. I'm still making videos on my usual interests. If anything, my content will just expand, but the delivery will be somewhat different. For starters, I'm going faceless for the most part. I will no longer be showing my face on camera. That goes for both YouTube and Twitch. I'll still make IRL content whenever I feel called to, but no more of my face, okay? I'll go into my reasoning later. Okay, so the actual announcement, the scary yet exciting one. So in November, I had uploaded a video talking about how I got more into watching VTubers and how it inspired me to take my content more seriously. Now, at the time of filming that video, I literally did not imagine myself ever becoming a VTuber. To me, it seemed a bit complicated and not really something I could pull off. However, as I started to understand VTubing more, I realized this is actually something I really want to do. And so in November 2024, I started to create my VTuber persona. And I've been working on it ever since, and it has honestly been so life-changing. This process has really creatively fulfilled me as someone who in general loves to create characters and stories and worlds in my head. And I've always had an idea for a self-representing OC, but I could never really flesh it out until now. Thanks to this process, I found yet another passion of mine, and that's art. I knew I wanted to design my own OC, so obviously I had to learn to draw so that I could properly capture my vision and share it with others. And now I draw like everything. And I love learning about art and improving my skills. I always reach a flow state when I'm working on art, and it's just so, I don't know, I just love it so much. And it's crazy because I would casually draw when I was younger, and it was literally like my least favorite of my hobbies, and now it's like number one. I can go on and on about my artist journey so far, but that's not the point of this video. I'm saying that this year, 2026, I am actively working towards a VTuber debut, and I'm really at a point of no return. I've already spent too much time and effort and tears and money on this venture so far, and I don't regret a single quantity of it. In the meantime, I will be using my PNG tuber, which you've already seen, and I think I should be using for recording this video. And I'm slowly incorporating new things into my content and streams, like a new profile setup, custom background music, etc., etc. Everything that I'll need to feel satisfied once my official debut comes around. Also, if you don't know what a debut is, well, so basically, it's going to be my first appearance as a VTuber. It's going to be streamed on Twitch, and I'm basically reintroducing myself, and I'll be talking about my character and lore and other things. A whole event. And for that week of the debut, I plan on doing a get to know me week where I do special streams the entire week so, people can get to know me as a person. And of course, it'll be uploaded to YouTube as well because I want that moment to be immortalized. Is that how you say that word? Immortalized. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, I've been trying to keep this project a secret until it felt more solid. And then later last year, I realized I was just keeping it a secret for that long because I felt shy and embarrassed. And I still am a little bit, but that's just like the human experience. I know there are people who are going to find it weird, or some people might unfollow or unsubscribe because they're not into it. And that's completely fine. I've heard some stories about how rebranding can be jarring for your current audience that you've curated from what you previously did or looked like. But if I'm not meant for you anymore, that's totally okay. I'm just excited to meet people who will enjoy this journey along with me. And I'm happy to make content for those who want to stay and see this through with me. I want to give a big shout out to my friends, and you know who you are, who have been nothing but enthusiastic and excited for me. And if the people I love are excited for me and I'm excited for me, then what else do I need, But I do understand this is a big change, so I ain't gonna guilt trip anyone and beg anyone to keep following me. Do what you feel is best. Okay, so I want to quickly mention the other reasons why I've decided to become a VTuber and go faceless. Number one being my job. I have a job that I really like this time around, And due to the nature of this job, I would prefer to keep my IRL and my creator life as separate as possible. I like to be authentic as I can on the internet, and I just don't want my face attached. So, for safety and privacy, I think this is the best option. Number two is my insecurities. Yes, I have insecurities. It's funny because there's a misconception that people become VTubers because they're ugly. And like my main reason for becoming a VTuber is almost 99% creative intent. But I do admit that I have a few negative feelings towards my face, specifically how it looks on camera. So going faceless really just puts my mind at ease. Like, I'd rather focus on having fun and being myself and less on how I appear to others. It's just freeing. So I hope that helped you understand my decision. And just so y'all are aware, especially new subs who may be in the process of watching my other videos, I will be privating my videos with my face in it. But because I'm so kind, I'm doing it very, very slowly. So for every new video that I post this year, one video with my face in it will be privated. I'll also be making this transition on my other platforms as well. And I can't really help that my face is already out there. And I'm not going to be the type of VTuber that freaks out over an unintended face reveal because like it's out there. It can't be helped. But if I can do whatever I can to make it obsolete, then I will. Plus, I don't know, I kind of like the idea of being mysterious. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, if it was that serious, I'd just private everything right now. But no, I'll give you a chance to savor my face. And honestly, my face videos aren't even that great, so I don't think you'll be missing out on too much. My better videos, in my opinion, are the ones where I don't have my face in them. And doesn't that already say a lot? I'm joking, but yeah, fun times ahead. And to reiterate, my content is not changing, but it will expand, if that makes sense. I will still make videos on my normal stuff, plus new stuff that maybe I didn't feel comfortable to before. And if you're curious about my OC and lore, I do drop info on stream sometimes, but otherwise you'll have to wait for debut day, which has not yet been decided because I still have a lot of prep to do. So yeah, look forward to that announcement whenever it comes. Well, now my plan is out there. We can now get back to our regularly scheduled programming. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!